if you have these tickets and you show up and you say, I want an oat bag made for a horse that you put in front of the horse's face, and I want you to fill it with Cinnabons.
They'll have it in 5 minutes to your seat.
You will have a Cinnabon oat bag.
Basically, I mean, really, it's insane. Like, you can sit in your seat, and you can say, I want an ice cream sundae with this. I mean, and even in the 1914 club, just like candy bars, of course, your peanuts, your popcorn, your Cracker Jacks, you just take them with you. No worries.
Is the 1914 club, does that mean that was when they won their World Series in 1914?
You're going to ask me this, and I'm going to be a horrible Cubs fan.
I don't know.
And someone's going to know this answer. It's either the year they opened Wrigley, so it could be the year they established Wrigley, right?
Or is it like the year of the goat? Like, wasn't there a Billy goat?
That was a whole, like a superstition, and I'm the wrong person to ask Wrigley Cubs trivia to.
I'm the wrong person to promote it. I'm going to do my best. I'll just lie. I'm going to fill everybody full of disinformation until the highest bidder and the gavel drops.
There you go. Perfect.
So we're going to auction that off. Am I auctioning off?
And then we also got
oh, yes.
Right here the whole time.
Right here the whole time. If it was a snake, it would have bit me.
Yes.
This is a beautiful piece of metal art. An American flag with the Pledge of Allegiance on it, and on the blue part it says Extreme Couture GI Foundation.
Yes.
This is one of those items that you win and you hang it up like a badge of honor because there's very few of them.
Very few.
Made.
So the guy who does it, custom, handmade. Everything that we do is donated by the generosity of the sponsors. So, but this goes very high dollar item. The people who have this flag understand what this foundation's about, that 100% of every dollar goes into a veteran's pocket. This isn't we pay overhead and then we give the money. If you pay for this, all of those 100% goes directly to a veteran. There's no overhead with this. So this is one of those flagship big star items that people like, because it shows your commitments to our veterans, to the veteran community, and to helping. So,
while I got you here, open up your heart a little bit to me. Like, why does this event mean so much to you?
Well, I know you spoke with my husband earlier.
Yeah.
So I'm a military wife. So when my husband and I started dating, he was already in the Air Force, but he was in school at the time, so he was considered inactive reserve. And when we decided to get married, we had to have a pretty frank conversation about what that meant, because I was not from a military family. My parents didn't serve, always thought military people were great, but that was about the extent of my knowledge. And so he had to really explain, you're going to be the ones with the kids. You're going to be the ones having to do the social stuff. I'm not going to be at parent-teacher conferences. I hope I'm there for the birth of our children. And he was, but I will tell you, barely on some of them. And
by the skin of his teeth.
Yeah. Some that little one, baby David, they took 2 weeks early, so that way before he had to deploy. So so it's so the first time he deployed, our third child was, I think, 4 or 5 months old, and missed the first Christmas. So, and this is just normal, So the whole first half of our marriage, San Antonio, Omaha, Offutt Air Force Base, Randolph Air Force Base. Our kids went to DOD schools. Our oldest, Taylor, who you were at our high school graduation, almost all the way DOD schools. The other two started. So we're military. We're Air Force, 2 tours. He didn't. All service is good service. He did. He re-upped. He signed up again. We moved. He did all of his training there. He did his school. So, and we know people who did not come home. We knew vets who did not come home. We knew ones who came home and then lost, PTSD was too much. And so to be involved with an organization that helps with expenses and helps veterans for things outside of what the VA covers, specifically with PTSD, specifically with their ongoing needs. We were fortunate with my husband's service and his deployment. When he came home, I got the husband that left with some stories, sure. And with, a lot of perspective and some other things, and I'm sure you guys got into some of that. Not everybody got that lucky.
Yeah.
So, and not everybody we know got that lucky. You know, it was not unusual for my children to go to school and a parent come to, you know, one of the sports things, one of the events, and not have a limb or be severely disfigured. For them, it was normal. This was, you know, everyone has a parent who's deployed, and a lot of them came back different. So then moving to this community and getting involved with this organization with everybody, it just feels good. And I like it. And it feels like a continuation of what my husband and I had signed up to do from the start, which was to serve and be part of the community, and we're just doing it in a different way. So,
That was so eloquently put, Jessica.
Well, I have feelings.
Yeah. What I can't remember who I was talking to about this. It wasn't here. It was on another podcast.
Yeah.
But as a military spouse, when your significant other is away and then they come home,
Yes.
even if everything is hunky-dory and they were just doing their military thing,
It's hard.
it's got to be so hard, right? Because, like, you've been running the household, you've been doing the thing, and then all of a sudden there's a sock
So we call it
laying
we call it military spouses. We call it the reintegration period, and they actually have you for the first time that you do it as a spouse. Basically take a class on what it's going to be like, and you're lucky if it only lasts 2 to 4 weeks, that the sort of the bumps in the road getting reacclimated, it happens to everybody. The coming home is hard. You're very excited, lots of anticipation, you're happy they're home, you want them home. But for us, my son was so young when he left. By the time Nick was home for good, he didn't know his dad. Here's a man with a real deep voice coming in our home. It's been me, my 2 other daughters, and my son. Big boots, deep voice, 6'2" man. Scared the crap out of him. Didn't know him. And so for my husband to come home from service and his son is scared of him because he doesn't know him. And having to re-meet and re-get to know, and that bond is something that had to get rebuilt, and that's just one of the things. I, of course, took care of everything when he was gone, and, you know, I've got the good personality for it, but then, of course, he comes home and he wants to help. He wants to maybe do the dishes or whatever, but he's, for me, kind of in the way and doesn't really know what's going on.
Well, yeah, because you're like, that's my job, and I kind of have a routine here.
And the 4 of us have been rocking and rolling for months and months and months.
Yes.
And this was back in the day of Skype, by the way. We didn't have a FaceTime. We didn't have the technology. So we also, occasional phone call, that was about it. So, yeah, it was hard. And then he left again. And then he came home again. And then he left. And so that was... And for us, it was a couple years of his service. For a lot of people, that's the whole time. So,
wow.
Yeah, it's a thing.
It's such a good and interesting and heartfelt point of view.
Yes.
When you talk about that, because there again, I mean, so many people just associate a spouse in a relationship being active in the military as just like, well, the hardest part is they were just away. Now, sometimes the hardest part is when they're home.
Not only that, but can I tell you, so he went and he was stationed in Qatar, you know, other half of the world, what have you, or Qatar, some people call it Qatar. And we had just moved to Omaha, Nebraska. I didn't know a soul. Baby, David, 4 or 5 months old, wintertime. So I'm by myself, no family. I have a 4-month-old, a 20-month-old, and a 7-year-old. Husband's gone. I've got a house and 2 dogs as well. And everyone's, you know, thank you for my husband's service. I need someone to come mow my lawn or shovel my walks because I'm at home with all these kids. I don't know anybody. We didn't live on the military base at that point, so it's easier on a base in the community.
I would imagine.
So we're on the other side of town. You know, we weren't on a base because it was a housing situation. So yeah, it's not easy, but we had a frank conversation, and it was everything he said it was going to be. It was all the good and the bad, mostly good. I will say we missed some of it. We missed the community, and, you know, it was a wonderful time. So, yeah.
That makes me happy.
Yeah,
it makes
was.
me happy to hear you speak
It was
about
wonderful,
this.
and we have lifelong friends that we still spend so much time with, and that military bond. It happens fast and it's strong and it never really breaks. So, and even if you didn't serve, and we know other veterans, it's instant. So, because we all were in it at some point. So, yeah.
Let's switch gears here for just a second. In the silent auction room.
Yes.
I haven't even had a chance to really talk much
my
about that
gosh.
on camera here tonight, but there is a Neil Young signed
Neil Diamond. Yep.
signed picture.
Yep.
That the bidding looks pretty good on that.
Yep. The Chris Stapleton guitar, I think we're up to almost $2,000 on that.
$2,000 on the Chris Stapleton guitar.
We've got
which, by the way, if you got a few extra bucks.
Oh God, yes.
To be able to get and that's not like a cheap, crappy guitar.
No.
That's a nice guitar.
It's a really nice. It's a real nice guitar. So I actually play guitar a bit, and looked it up. I mean, that's a good $800 to $1,000 guitar just at its base.
And then you have a Chris Stapleton signature on it. Now, how cool would it be just to buy that thing, stick it in the closet, and when the time is just right, where somebody in your life would just be over the moon to have that.
Yep.
Pull that thing out and be like, oh, God, I bought this a couple years ago. I forgot I even had it, and give it as a gift. Oh, my gosh.
You can go online and bid on the Taylor Swift guitar. So another generous human. Online. So you don't have to be here tonight for the
guitar.
Is that on
Randy's website? Is that
on
the
so when you go look at the QR codes and the silent auction stuff and the 50-50 raffle online and stuff, you can get raffle tickets for the drawing for the Taylor Swift guitar. That's going to happen at our last, I believe at the last evening. We're going to draw some of the online raffle stuff. And we've got some even bigger prizes on there. There's trips, Gulf Shores trips, Taylor Swift, signed guitar, lots of things. So those are all online. And, we'll make sure you have the QR codes to get them to the people so everybody can bid.
I just thought of something when you were talking to me just now. This foundation is obviously, it wouldn't be here. None of this would be happening without Randy Couture. Right? And that's amazing. However, there's so many people from the Quad Cities in here that are making this thing go.
Yes.
And I take a little pride in being from the Quad Cities tonight, sitting here,
I know. They do multiple rides for the Couture Foundation across the United States. This is one of the largest.
Tell me about that. Yeah, because there's a bunch of these.
There's a couple other ones. He's got the Vegas ride, I believe, and you would have to ask Bam and Nicole to give it to me straight on this one. I believe the Vegas ride might be the largest one. But this ride is huge. Last year, I believe, we raised $100,000 on the Quad Cities ride weekend alone, which means, and all veterans from the United States can apply for this. It's not just veterans here, and that is on the foundation's website, and it tells you as a veteran how you can apply for services. But I mean, and that's stuff not covered by the VA, right? And so that is directly benefiting our veterans. Also, I believe all the veterans, there's a lifetime maximum. So we're not just benefiting one or two or a couple of the very serious ones. I mean, sure, it's across the board. It could be for gym classes to do, fighting classes with another group of guys or girls that, when you get together, that really helps with the PTSD stuff. It could be building ramps. It could be anything.
Yeah.
So if it helps, you put it in, and there's a committee and a board, and everybody reviews that, and they make sure everything's on the up and up. But all that money directly goes direct.
What I have observed here tonight, because I've been to my fair share of fundraisers.
Sure.
I know you have too.
Absolutely.
The general consensus in this room is like everyone really wants to be here.
Yes.
No one feels like they gotta come by and say hi.
I mean, people ask about this event every year.
Yeah.
It is great. It's always a good event. It just is. And it's the generosity of a lot of the sponsors and donors, plus everybody having this common cause. And in a world that's divisive, just coming together to do something good for the people feels real good. So it's great. I love being a part of it.
Well, Jessica, what time? Okay, so
I think
we're at about 9:08.
Yep. So I think about 5-7 minutes.
In 5 to 7 minutes, we're going to do a live auction,
Yep.
right? Or
Yep.
we're going to
Yep.
end the silent auction.
We're going to draw for all the silent auctions. We're going to do our live auction. We're going to announce.
Where's
all
that
the
all going to
raffles.
now? Is that something you want me to do, or is Bam going to do that? Like I'll do whatever.
I think we're going to put you on the mic.
I mean, I'm at
Sure.
your disposal.
Oh no,
here.
I think we're going to put you on the mic and let Bam and Nicole draw some names, and we're going to let you start separating
So when
some money,
you say
some
draw
wallets.
names, so like I noticed there's like some bowls of
Yeah,
tickets.
so back in the wine room where we got all these baskets, you go buy a raffle ticket, and I can't remember the exact breakdown. I spent $100 and got 30 tickets, and there's bowls in front of all these baskets, and you just decide what you like, put as many of your tickets in whatever bowls. We're going to draw one out. That person gets that basket. So, like, we've got a basket from Ahmad Dermatology, Medical Arts, $700, $600 worth of gorgeous face stuff, right? So for some of us who enjoy our skincare.
Will you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Before the thing ends,
Yeah.
can you drop some tickets for me?
Absolutely.
Are
you a guy who likes to drink? Are you a guy who likes to golf?
I want to try to win whatever I can win for my wife.
For Lynn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I can win some. Absolutely.
There's $60.
Absolutely.
Yeah. The rest is just singles
Yep,
to make it look like I got a
let's
fat
see,
wallet.
For Lynn, we can get
So
some
so buy me
skincare.
$60 worth of tickets.
Yes.
Drop them in there.
Absolutely.
And hopefully,
yes.
hopefully I
never
might
know.
get to double dip
You
tonight.
never know.
Yeah.
You never know. So. I'm going to go take care of that for you, and we're going to get some auction stuff going and lined up.
Will you bring me in Monica Austin quick here? I'll round it out with her before I go
Yep,
do the thing.
Absolutely.
Jessica,
It's
you
been
are
real,
just
Joe.
a peach. You are wonderful. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
thank you.
Throw your headphones right there and bring
Okay.
Monica over here. Monica! I need somebody. I need somebody. Come on in. Throw these headphones on, my man. Throw those on right there. All right, can you hear me a little bit?
Yeah,
Great. How are you? What's your first name?
Mark.
Mark? Joe, nice to meet you.
Hi, Joe.
I like your necklace. Praise be to he, right? Yeah.
Well, this is a Nukchuk. It's very popular in Canada.
Really?
Yeah, Ojibwe and Cree Indians. They
Okay.
the Nukchuk showed the way for white men to travel. So it's reminiscent of where I spent a lot of time up in Ontario.
Are you from originally Canada, Mark? Or?
No,
No.
from here.
Oh, wonderful. That's great. So why are you here? Like, what's your tie-in to this?
Dude, I grew up here. I spent 25 years away from here. My mom got sick. Long story short, started a company and came back.
Is your company based out of the QC
Yeah.
here? What's your company's name?
Lundall Landscaping.
I've seen you guys around. You guys are a big outfit, right? I've seen your trucks around, haven't I?
Probably seen us, but I'm not sure big, right?
Well, I don't know. I mean, like that. For whatever reason, when you said the name of your company, I'm like, oh, I've heard of those guys. Yeah.
Well, if you say anything Swedish in this community, it's probably like, oh yeah, I've seen your name.
That's
Lundall Svenska, you know.
Lundaws.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's so good.
Yeah.
What a good night. How fun has this been tonight? You've been here kind of all evening, haven't you, Mark?
Yeah.
I've seen you around in here.
Awesome. Dude, and I was like really attracted not to you like that, like a weird vibe.
Yeah, no, I know.
But I was attracted to you because I'm starting up my own podcast. And
Really?
I was like, wow, how does this work, you know? And,
Hell,
you know,
I don't know.
I know. But I'm friends with Coach Ditka and up in Chicago. And
Like Mike Ditka?
Yeah.
Oh, how fun.
yeah. And his sons and his daughter. And Anyway, Mark and I are starting a podcast called the Did Cup Podcast, and
So it's Mark and Mark?
Yep.
Okay.
M&M Deuce, and I was hoping to maybe like get on your show or maybe get you on our show
Yeah.
or collaborate or whatever.
Well, let's do some show docking.
There
I'll
you
come
go.
on to your show, you come on to my show.
There you go.
Well, you know what would be fun is if you're just wanting to start out or you're starting out in a podcast. So I've been at this thing for like 6 months. I sell fitness equipment for a living. I have a company in the Quad Cities called Treadmill Heroes. We sell exercise equipment and we fix it. But I love doing this kind of interaction and stuff like that.
Me too, yeah.
So I thought, let's start a podcast. Let's have some fun. So what I thought would be fun, I'm going to be hopping on the mic here in like 2 minutes, Mark.
Okay.
But
Yep.
we absolutely need to connect. I would love to have you on the show because I feel like in the podcast world, nobody sits on their podcast and discusses like what it took to get where they're at now. Like, what are some of the missteps that they've made? Like, because I think even the average person who has no interest in doing a podcast is interested in the blocking and tackling of like what it takes to do one.
Oh my God, dude, you're such a great lead-in because our whole podcast literally is about everybody that was going to be, had been, and still is relevant in the minds of the older generation.
I love it.
Does that
I
make
love it.
sense?
Oh yeah, for sure. Are you making a reference to like Mike Ditka by the? Yeah.
There you go.
Of course. Yeah. Like,
How cool is it to talk to Roger Staubach or
well, it'd be super cool. Now, the average young person doesn't really understand that, and people that are 40 or over are saying, no, like you should know who this person is.
Exactly.
And here's why.
Exactly.
And then tell the story.
Exactly.
And I think that's just a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's keeping good in the
Let's
universe.
hook up, dude. Oh shit, that's like a bad thing. Look up.
Well,
you know what I'm saying.
So on that picture frame there, if you scan the QR code, just give me a follow, and then before I go tonight, let's exchange information.
Yeah,
and we'll
love
go
that.
from there.
Yeah, because me and Mark, the coach said, Coach is not well, and he said, here's my. Sorry. He said, here's my agent.
Let's get connected.
And whoever we want access to. You want to talk to LeBron, Michael? You want to talk to Gretzky? You want to
How fun and how generous and how real, right? Because we're all just people doing people stuff, Mark. We're all just people doing people stuff,
100%.
and so like, and I think people who are at, quote, celebrity status, if they can find themselves in a situation where the conversation just feels real, like you're hanging out with a buddy and just having a real chat, it's meaningful.
Absolutely.
And that's why I love the podcast format. It's not some dopey interview. Like I always tell people, I don't interview anybody. I just have conversations with them, and wherever it goes, it goes.
Right.
You know, I'm going to ask whatever's on my mind because I'm sure that somebody watching is thinking the same thing, so I might as well just ask.
Right.
So.
Well, you got a natural way about you. You're like a Midwest guy. That's helpful.
Well, I grew up in a gas station in small town Wilton, Iowa. So, if you.
Boy.
Yeah, you know what? It's like the driveway bell rings, go out, pump the gas, have a quick conversation, and wash that windshield. Yeah.
All right,
Mark,
bro.
I'm going to share my information with you. They're flagging me to go do some stuff on the mic here. But please, before we go, I'm gonna share my contact with you. Scan the pictures there, and then dude,
because bro,
come on the show. I'll come on your show. You come on my show. It'll be so fun.
I was talking to Anthony Munoz, Cincinnati Bengals Hall of Famer.
How fun!
Dude, we could do something. We could do something fun.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much, man. We'll talk soon. You can throw the headphones right here if you want, and then
nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you, Mark.
Thank you.
Pleasure, man. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go up here and start rocking and rolling. Thank you, Mark. Yep. Oh.
There's your 2-minute song. There's your 2-minute song. All right. Nicole's going to come in and announce the winners. And they're probably going to go home, and all you other losers are going to stay and have fun with us.
Okay, get way out.
Yeah, no, just the winners. The losers are going to stay and have fun all night.
Yeah. Wishful thinking.
I think I'm going to be a winner every night before I go out.
You forgot.
Silent auction. Who's having a bitchin' good time tonight? Well, I know I have been having a great time. I've had a chance to chat with a lot of you guys on the podcast, and so thank you for being so gracious with your time. But we're going to go ahead and knock this out here on the silent auction bid sheet. First item that was up for bids was the rare autographed Chris Stapleton guitar. Are we going to announce this one first? This one seems like kind of a banger, Nicole. You want to do this banger first? All right, we're going to start off with a banger.
That's the biggest one of the night.
Oh, and it's the biggest one of the night. $1,500. Mitch Harvey.
Mitch, I just want to thank you so much for my 50th birthday gift. That was really sweet of you. Thank you.
That was very nice of you, Mitch. Thank you. Congratulations to Mitch. Where's Mitch at? Where's Mitch? Where you at, Mitch? Raise your hand. Oh, I met you the other night. Mitch has the most supple, thick beard I've ever seen on a man. Man, oh man, that thing is thick. That's like a Rogaine beard. Sponsor from Paramount Tri-City. Hey, one more time, give it up to Mitch. All right. Make sure Mitch's card goes through, though, before he walks out with that guitar. Okay, the Habanas or Habanos cigar gift setup. The big cigar deal. Big shocker. Everybody, 2 hands together make a wonderful noise for Mitch Harley at $400. Now we can smoke some stoves while strumming the strings. Holy smokes. Make sure Mitch has 2 cards he can max out tonight. All right. We're going on to but there are so many bangers in the room here for gifts. The autographed Jason Aldean picture, right? Nicole, you look so good tonight, by the way.
Well, you look so good tonight.
Well, I don't know about that. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Somebody needs to take a picture of that right there. All right, Nicole, the winner of the autographed Jason Aldean picture is,
George Mankey. George, you won the Jason. I promise you I wouldn't outbid you. Your wife gave me those puppy eyes. She's like, please don't outbid me. I wanted to. I wanted to keep jacking the price up so we can keep raising money, but.
What's this guy's name, Mark?
Mankey. He went, George. What's his wife?
George Mankey.
Yeah, yep, we got it.
All right, well, if you get over to George's house, I'm sure that picture of Jason Aldean will be hung up in the bedroom there. Rare Germany bourbon. Now, where in the world would it be appropriate for a bottle of rare Germany bourbon to be? What better place than right here in Davenport, Iowa? Give it up for Skip at the Harbor! Way to go, Mitch. Thank you. Thank you. Or no, Skip, sorry. You're not Mitch, you're Skip. Your name is Arbar, Mr. Arbar. Oh boy, okay. Local wellness. I just chatted with Tiffany from Local Wellness. So Tiffany, our friend at Local Wellness, she donated some things, probably some neck crackings and some sauna work and maybe some cold plunging at $750. Mitch Harvey. Wow. Mitch has all the cool stuff. All right.
Neil Diamond.
For the Neil Diamond framed print authentic autograph, Neil Diamond says congratulations to Alan Black. Oh, this Alan, right? I just met this Alan. This Alan's a cool dude. Give it up for Alan.
You know what's crazy? He said he wanted to give it to me for my birthday too. Isn't that amazing? You guys are great.
Happy birthday, Nicole. Does this round out the silent auction stuff? Are we gonna do the live, or we're gonna do a drawing now? Oh, we're gonna do a drawing. Okay, so this is the R Bar private wine tasting party for 8. Skip, are you going to shut the bar down for this private wine tasting party? So you'll get the room in the back, private wine tasting. I think we should just have some of the fine ladies in the room here. Yeah, there we go. You don't want me putting my grubby hands in there. All right, guys, whip your tickets out of your pocket. Oh, the number. Oh, name on the back. Okay. I know this person. The winner of the 8-person wine tasting is Monica Danner. Way to go, Monica. Way to go. Congratulations. You have 6 tickets to give away because it's 8, 7, 6 left. All right. Next up is the weekend at the QC Date Night. This is a weekend of the QC Date Night basket. $50 to Circa. $50 to Circa. 2-night stay at the Theme Suite at Stony Creek, and a $40 gift card to the Mississippi Distillery. Value at $500. Let's have her do that one. Yeah, you draw that one. And the winner to the QC Date Night basket, or for the QC Date Night basket, is it's a Mike, and it's a Mike Van de Leed. Mike with a van. Yeah, it's a stamp. It's a stamp. Is that you? Congratulations, Mike. We're all happy for you. We're all super happy for you. Can't you tell? The room's going nuts. Way to go, Mike. We'll see you out on date night. QC, this is just kind of funny. QC Eating Out basket. QC Eating Out basket, $75 to me and Billy.
Came up with that name.
Yeah, I mean, there's a better way to verbalize that, I think. The QC Eating Out basket, $75 to me and Billy. $50 to Panchies, get the extra queso sauce. $50 to Your Pie, and $50 to the Steel Plow. Shay. Who is Shay? Oh, that's Shay right over there. Shay just won the Eating Out basket, which is just funny to say. All right, here we go. The Extreme Couture basket, 8x10 signed picture, custom tumbler, 2 shirts, hat, bag, bracelet. Value is to the moon and back. Oh, right there. Oh, we're gonna let Chad do it. All right, what do we got here? Lucky winner right off the top. This is a coupon that has no name on it. It says printed in USA. All right, get your tickets out, you donkeys. Somebody didn't write their name on the ticket. All right. It is 850, which is probably everybody. 799. 850-799. Get your hand up. 850-799. Nobody. Forget about it. It's going on the ground. 850-799. That's not my dad. That's a phone. Throw it on the ground. All right, we're getting a new one here. Right here. The winner. Oh, 850-799. Wait, right. It's 850.
Jessica.
850-799. No Jessica? No, sorry. The winner of the Couture basket is. You got that one? Congratulations, maybe. That was a lot of rigmarole. Congratulations to Jessica Ludwig. Smells extra potty right here, too. Which, if you guys are going to smoke pot, come in here and share it with everybody. All right, next up is the golf basket. 18 holes with for 4 with a golf cart, Duck Creek. 2 hours, you get a box of golf balls, limited edition Bill Murray golf shirt, 2X. So for all you 2Xers, let's hope the winner wears a 2X. I doubt it based on the name, but come on down, Paige. Where's Paige? Oh, you won the golf basket, Paige. Well done. And a 2XL t-shirt to wear to bed. All right. Well, if anybody in the room has plaque psoriasis, you got the Medical Arts Dermatology Skincare basket. So, hopefully if anybody's got any weird rashes or itches or scabs, this might help you out. Or wrinkles, perhaps. There's not many wrinkles in the room. Everybody's pulled pretty tight right now. All right, and the winner is... whoa, this is going to cause some controversy because there's a few of these in the room. You guys can all duke it out. The winner just says Hempel on the back. Oh boy, I don't know, but it's written kind of sideways. Hempel. Way to go, Nicole. Of course you won, and rightfully so. We're all really happy for you. Is that it for the drawings, or we got more? We got more action. Holy smokes! We got a bunch of Halloween candy balls. How about her right there? She didn't get to draw one. Right there. Yeah, right there. And that is a very nice top, by the way. I love that color. Oh, that's a whole dress. It's nice. All right, what am I drawing for here? Oh, this is for the 4 Branches bourbon basket, bottle of bourbon, hat and glasses, leather coasters, collector coin, valued at $200. Oh, are we going to do this again? Hey, Jessica, get your stupid tickets ready where you didn't write your name on the back. Okay, so get your numbers ready, folks. This is a $200 basket of bourbon. 852. 852-604. 85. And Jessica Ludwig reels in another one. Who says $5 can't make you a winner?
Oh, the fireball.
All right, you've got some...
Woodford and fireball.
All right, looks like we got a few bottles of booze here. Some Delua. Boy, that'll make you feel like hell in the morning.
Gift card,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Woodford Reserve.
I thought Dalua was a drink. That's like a restaurant or something. Is that a restaurant, AJ? It's a restaurant, yeah. Woodford, Fireball, and you're going to head to Dalua. Oh, another stamp. Another stamp for Mike Vandeheed. Way to go, Mike. Mike is just racking up wins tonight. He's racking them up.
Like my other name, I named this one.
This is the Pamper Yourself basket. Thankfully, it does not say touch yourself basket. Those are free. $25 to the Daiquiri Factory, $100 gift card to the spa, and a teeth whitening kit. Let's have the bartenders draw one. Let's have the bartenders draw one. Hey, give it up for the bartenders tonight, you bastards. They've been working their butts off. All right, let's see it. This is the teeth whitening kit. Who is the Zapata? Who is Zapata? Zapata wins the Pamper Yourself teeth whitening kit. Wow, we have so many bowls here. Women's Ulta gift basket. Assorted skincare. You got the perfumes and the makeups and all the things here, guys. All the perfumes, all the good smells. And the good smells are gonna go to Peyton P. Where's Way to go, Peyton. We're all super happy for you. All right, last one to draw. Let's let Bam, is this the last bowl? Bam, where's Bam? Let's let Bam draw. Bam, get up here. Give us a single leg draw here. Come on now. Give us a single leg takedown draw. Maybe a double leg. All right, Bam is going to draw the Crow Valley basket, a 1 hour private session. I don't know what that means. I thought they busted that joint a month ago. Large quarter zip crew medium. A bunch of stuff from Crow Valley. And Bam's gonna announce the winner is.
I don't have good eyesight. What's that say?
It says Scup. Who is Scup? There's Scup. I want to learn more about what that name means. Hey, Scup, you're going to Crow Valley, baby, with your private session. Enjoy. We don't know what that is, but congratulations.
All right, when you guys got here tonight, everybody filled out a red ticket that everyone got a chance to win something tonight. And there is a rare print out there. It's kind of special to Greg and I. Greg's uncle, Tom Hempel, is a local artist here, but nationally known. And he drew a picture watercolored of Field of Dreams. So Greg and I purchased that this evening, and you guys all went in the drawing for it. So we're going to draw for that first, and then we're going to do a second drawing for 4 tickets to the Rust Belt, any concert you want, and for 4 of you to go. So we're going to draw right now for the Tom Hempel Field of Dreams print. And I'm going to let this lucky guy right here draw. And then I'm going to hand the mic back. He's way better at this.
All right, this is the Field of Dreams. Field of Dreams, Dyersville art print. This is a big deal, guys. All right, here we go. And the winner of the Field of Dreams art print is none other than Mitch Harvey. Are you kidding me? Hey, we're happy for Mitch. He dropped a lot of dough. He dropped a lot of dough on the other stuff. Yeah. Way to go, Mitch. My gosh. Always winning. Always winning, Mitch. Hey, Mitch, come draw the next winner. We got to let Mitch draw the next winner. Get up here and draw one for us, Mitch. Right now, we are drawing for the 4 GA tickets to the Rust Belt show of your choice. Mitch, by the way, Mitch, that is a badass looking shirt. I like that shirt. You got it from Scout? All right. Mitch is going to announce the winner of the 4 tickets to the Rust Belt. Mitch, give her hell.
I can't read it. Levy?
Peg Levy. Peg Levy. Where's Peg? Oh, congratulations, Jessica's mom. All right. Enjoy the show, Jessica's mom. Yeah.
Live auction time.
We're going to do the live auction time?
Jessica's mom lives in Austin, Texas, so Jessica's mom would like you to redraw.
Guys, we're going to redraw the Rust Belt tickets. Jessica's mom donated it back. So the real winner of the Rust Belt tickets is Patty Shea. Patty Shea. Bam's girlfriend? Bam's girlfriend won. Hey, way to go, Bam's girlfriend. So we're going to do the live auction next. Do you think you could give me like a little bump, bump, bump in the background of the live auction? Let's give me a little bump, bump, bump while we're having some fun on the live auction.
1914 first and leave the flag for the end.
Yeah, we're going to give the, you want the mic there, Skip?
You got tickets still?
Yeah, we got a ticket. We got the red tickets. Hey guys, Skip just walked up here and brought something. What do we got here, Skip?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming to the R Bar tonight. We appreciate you coming here every single damn year for this event. We love this event. We miss Randy tonight, but we still got a great family here for a great charity. Derek and I decided that we were going to do, I know it's a Chicago Cubs bottle, but it's a, boo, I'm a Cardinals fan. But you want to throw this with the 1914 ticket? This one's going to, this is a private barrel R Bar Chicago Cubs bottle with a jersey engraved with R Bar on it. And it's going to a person named, need my readers, Chad Witter. Are you a Cubs fan? I am. One more time, Derek and I, the owners of the R Bar, thank you guys so much every year for coming here. Have a kick-ass time the rest of the night. My hillbilly friends are going to kick off a couple more songs, and you guys have one more thing to give away. 2 live auctions giveaway, so everybody pay attention to Joe and Nicole.
Thank you, Skip. Wonderful. What a nice thing. And does everybody in the room know Chad Witter? I swear, everyone I talked to said they're here because they know Chad. What a guy. What a guy. All right, well, let's sell some merch. What are we selling here? We're selling the tickets. The 1914. How many tickets we got for this? 2 tickets to the 1914 Cubs VIP package. And what else are we doing? And then we're doing the flag. You want to say something, Bam? Bam wants to say something.
Okay, these 1914 tickets, if you've never been to a Cubs, I'm a Cardinals fan, just to let you know right now. But my buddy Scott DiAgostino, who I wrestled with in college, he owns DiAgostino Pizzeria. It's a block from Wrigleyville. He has 1914 tickets. The tickets are actually, I mean, when you get them, it's the actual venue's under home plate. When they renovate it, it's actually, you're in the front seat right behind home plate, and everything underneath is free. Drinks, prime rib, pizza, steak. You're partying with the family members of the Cubs. It's that elite. It's extraordinary. It's fabulous. I was able to do that a few times. Nicole did it one time. It's out of this world, trust me. The tickets, when the Cubs are bad, the tickets go for $800 a piece. He's got 2 of them. So that's $1,600. And that's when they're bad. Like, they're winning right now. So this one is for Saturday, August 16th. So it's a perfect game. No, Greg, you're out of this bid. You're out of this bid. I'm just telling you that right now because I want to win it. So I'm gonna go 800 right now.
Starting at 800.
All right. If we get the band to give us a little bit of fun background music. Bam started out with $800, but I think Bam started out a little thin based on what Bam just said.
Actually, the tickets suck. I was lying. They're bad.
They're really good tickets, guys. Dig deep for the charity. Let's go.
We are gonna go with a real bid, starting with Mitch at $1,000
$1,100.
and $1,100 right here for Bam. But let's go ahead and get this going, guys. We're not talking about tailgating and grilling weenies before the game. We're talking lobster tail on top of lobster tail before the first pitch has even come out. So somebody out there in the crowd, show me a bid for $1,300. Who's got $1,300? We've got $1,300 right here, and we're gonna go for $1,400 for this exclusive event. If they're easily worth $2,000, we got 13. Give me $1,400. Who's got $1,400 from Mitch? Right there. And now we're going to keep it rolling. Guys, I'm telling you, if you're going to go to a concert, sit in the front row. If you're going to go to a Cubs game, sit in the 1914 club. Who's got $1,500 they can ring out? And Bam's got 14. Did I say 14 or 15? I think I just said 14. 1401. Give me $1,500. Let's have a respectable bid here. Some of you guys dropped $1,500 at the casino on the weekend here in town. Let's drop it for a good cause. Bam's got it for 14. Give us $1,450. Keep us in the game just a little bit. Who's got 14? $1,450 right here. Now we're going to go ahead and hit that $1,500 mark. We got $1,450 right here in the corner. Bam is staring her down. $1,450 for the Cubs tickets. Guys, come on, we're not in West Davenport here, right? We're in the heart of the Quad Cities. Like, we're in the nice area of town. Who's got $1,500 for the Cubs tickets? $1,450 going once. $1,500 right there resets the count. And boy, we're just all kind of walking up that baseline right now. I'm kind of digging this. All right. I would be willing to bet if somebody had the testicular fortitude in this room to bid $1,600, you might just get it, because we got $1,500 going once. Mitch, you're too jacked and good looking not to throw one more bid out there. That shirt was $500. $1,500 going twice. Who's got the guts to outbid her? And everybody in the room says you bought it for $1,500. Well done. Well, and you know what? You looked good doing it. Well done. Well, enjoy your escargot lobster tail at the Cubs game. Go Sports. So have a good time there. And now we're on to the coup de grace, guys. I understand why everybody was kind of clinching onto their pearls during that bidding right there, because we've got the last big item for the evening. Nicole, would you kind of tee this up for us and tell us all about how wonderful this item is?
I'm going to do this and try not to get emotional, but this is kind of the hottest item to get. A dear friend of ours who's friends with Randy hand makes these every year, and he spends hours and hours. Last year, this flag alone raised almost $15,000. And it just means a lot, and you have this, and you truly know the meaning behind this flag and what this charity represents. And he was able to make 2 this year. Last year, we had 4. But it just means so much. I have one, Bam has one. I don't know how else to say it. It's just
Okay, so our friend Chris Burgess, we met about 4 or 5 years ago. Chris has had some illnesses with his lungs, and he needed an implant and some other things, and Randy took him in because he was a big Randy fan. Randy didn't know him. He's from Maine. Randy flew him in to his house, stayed with Randy for a week. Randy and him got to know each other, and so they became good friends. Randy and went down to Nashville for New Year's Eve about 2 years ago, and he invited Chris and his wife at the time, or wife. Yep. And they went down there, and they just became good friends. And because Randy wanted to take care of him, so Chris wanted to give something back. So the last 4 or 5 years, he's donated these aluminum flags that have the foundation and the allegiance on there. And Chris is one of the most devoted and committed persons to these foundations. He's usually here every year or in Vegas, one of the two. Cocoa Beach, he came down. He couldn't make it this year, but he always makes it a point to make a couple of these. And they go big. They're just special. That's all I can say. Like, the people that buy these for the right reason. They don't buy them for anything else except for the foundation. So it's special.
Well, if you guys aren't all lubed up after that, I don't know what'll get you there. So we're going to start the bid at $500 for this amazing aluminum flag. Now, give me $600. Who's got 6? We've got 6 here. Give me 7. I got 7 there. Give me 8. This is an amazing piece, guys. We're looking for $800 in the back. We got it. We've got 800. Now we're moving on to $1,000. Who's going to go ahead and take this flag home for $1,000? And Chris, you're going to do 1,000? Our producer from Joe Braymeyer Presents, Chris. Chris is going for $1,000. Now we got some juices rolling, baby. This is a badge of honor. You don't go to Target and buy one of these. There's a very few amount of these in the world. This is going to look good in your office or home. Give me $1,100. And Randy Couture himself will sign this bad boy. And it would look super good at our bar. It'd look good in any of you guys' offices or businesses. Give me $1,100 and show us how much you love this event, because we've got $1,000 already going once to Chris the producer. Guys, you don't get one of these anywhere else. It's made out of aluminum. It's not even going to rust. All right? Give me $10.50. Who's going to inch in and win this thing at $1,050? Because we got $1,000 going twice. Before we end this thing, guys, give yourselves a round of applause. We've raised a lot of money tonight. We've raised a lot of dough for I can't think of a better cause. $1,050. Last call. Anybody want to throw $1,000 plus a $50 bill in it? Well, hey, all you guys better give a big round of applause from Muscatine's own, the producer here, Chris Anderson. Give it up for Chris. Give it up for Chris. $1,000. Wow, that is fantastic. Guys, the band's gonna kick off here. I'm gonna give it over to Bam here for one last thing. Thank you guys all very much. You've been gracious guests on the show.
And not just because they spent $1,000 for the foundation, but we would love to have them back next year. Thank you, Joe. Thank you guys for the podcast.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Let's enjoy the music. And I just, from the very, very, very bottom of my heart, thank you all for coming, supporting this charity, and I hope we can keep counting on you year after year. God bless you all. Love you.
Man, he's like, Chris, $1,000? I know what I pay you every month. You can't afford that. He's like looking at you like, what? Where you getting that money from, Chris?
Where do you think I get my cocaine? What are you talking about?
It's just a joke. I am joking. What was I joking about? 30 miles in the Gulf Stream. I hear the sound.
Hi, Monica. Can you turn us up a little bit, or we off the live, Chris? Oh, this is like. Can you hear me at all?
I can hear you.
Oh yeah, I can.
But I
hear
feel
you.
bad because we're talking during like my
Don't worry.
favorite jam of all time.
We talked all through your music, which was wonderful, by the way. Your rendition of Jolene
Thank you.
is fantastic.
Thank you.
I love that.
We do a whole Dolly mashup. So I have a thing. We're billed as obviously an original artist, so we play original music everywhere we can. But our #1 most requested artist over the years has been Dolly Parton. So this year when we incorporated a whole section that's our three most requested Dolly Parton songs.
Yeah.
So normally what we do is at the end of a set, I'm giving it away if someone's not come to a live show. But we start with 9 to 5, and then we go into Jolene, and then we do I Will Always Love You at the end of a set.
Great.
And I was like, I'm not doing that tonight. Like, I'm not doing a ballad tonight, but we'll do it tomorrow and
You
Saturday.
guys did so good tonight.
Thank
like,
you.
I know I've seen you at other venues, but do you ever play at the casinos in town or? anything
Yeah,
like-
so we play, the only casinos we play right now are
You probably play
City
Rhythm.
Casino
Yeah.
and Riverside. So
Yeah.
Rich Bentler books those. So those are the only casinos that we play. I don't know if you can tell by the way that I dress or generally conduct myself, but casino shows are a little bit of a different show for us.
Yeah.
You don't cuss, you don't talk to the crowd. I got to keep my shoes on the whole time. I got to wear sparkles and eyelashes all the time.
And you know what sucks about that, Monica? These casinos should give you carte blanche to do whatever you want.
Right.
They're there to have a good time
Right.
and drink and gamble, but yet there's all these rules.
So here's the thing, like, as an artist, at the beginning, it's like, oh man, I gotta be here at 4, and then I have to kind of like dampen my show or whatever. It's kind of a drag. But here's the deal: you do a good job. Rich over there at the casinos, because of him, I've played next to Martina McBride. Like, so many A-list artists, or he's given me recommendations to other places. So as an artist, you kind of have to think, all right, here's the deal. I'm not really selling out. They're paying me. They're feeding me.
Yeah.
It's fine. And guess what? He called me on a Thursday to come play with some awesome artist that I never would have been able to,
Do you
otherwise.
get recognized out in public?
Yes.
I would imagine you do.
Yeah. It's a little bit weird because I have 3 kids. The oldest just graduated high school.
Okay.
So his whole life growing up, he saw me like start the band and like saw it grow.
Okay.
So that was a really cool thing because when we started playing big stages and festivals, it was neat because he was old enough to understand like, oh man, Mom, you worked so hard to get here.
Yeah.
But the little ones, they think I'm famous. Like they
I'm
think,
sure, yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not. Like I'm a independent touring artist. Like I'm not famous. But yeah, we'll go to a Quick Star or a Hy-Vee or whatever.
Because you
and
live in
someone will-
Muscatine,
Yeah,
right?
I live in Muscatine.
Yeah.
And someone will stop, be like, oh my gosh, hey, can I?
You're
where's
Monica
your next show?
Austin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Monica Austin. And so I actually went to pick up my youngest from daycare a couple weeks ago, and I was walking in, and he goes, oh my gosh. Is that Monica Austin? Everybody, it's Monica Austin. And I'm like, oh my God, stop.
Oh, that's
Stop
great.
embarrassing me. So yeah, they 100% think I'm famous. They'll figure it out at some point that I'm not, but
How fun.
it's cool.
How fun.
It's cool, yeah.
Because how many years did you do this where nobody
13.
nobody knew,
13,
nobody
yeah.
knew or cared?
They say like Nashville's a 10-year town, and I was like, I'm not moving to Nashville. I have kids. I'm staying here in the Midwest. And so I don't know, maybe the Midwest is a 15-year town. I don't know what it is, but I love what I do.
But at the same time, I mean, between the Iowa City, Cedar Rapids area and the Quad Cities,
Oh yeah.
those are some big pockets of population, and usually a loyal pocket of population
Yes.
to somebody that they like. So it's like, maybe it ain't all that bad just being really well known in your own area. Because I can't imagine you ever have to look very hard for a gig.
No. It's picking and choosing what makes the most sense. Like that's really what it comes down to in this business, especially if you're gonna stay in the Midwest. And for me, it's like for a lot of years people said, oh, I have to move to Nashville, or I have to move to California, or I have to move to have you been to Nashville?
Yes, we
Have you-
just went.
Did you
actually,
really?
For the very
Did you do
first
Broadway?
time.
Did you do the strip?
My wife and I and our 2 kids, we rented an RV and drove down to Nashville.
you did not.
And we just drove down there and we
Oh,
did
that's
the whole
awesome.
crazy main strip
Okay.
thing because my wife wanted to do it and the kids wanted to see it.
Yeah.
But then we stayed at like a campground, which I've never even stayed at a campground before. We stayed at a campground in Nashville.
Okay.
And even at the campground, there was like live music
Yes.
around
Everywhere.
the pool and everything. But I thought Nashville was it was very busy, like it was very wild, like the
Yes.
downtown area. I suppose if I would have went with just my wife and I, we probably would have soaked it in a little bit more. But with
Yeah.
kids, you're kind of like, all right, let's see all this here,
Yeah.
and But pretty cool.
So
Pretty
I
cool.
love the hot chicken. Like that's my
Yes,
thing.
we
and
went
I,
there.
Like, I
We
love
went
the
there.
hot chicken. I'm like,
Yes.
first of all, let me get some chicken.
Dude, I ate
So-
the hottest one. I ordered it, and
No,
I
you
couldn't even finish it. I felt like such a puss ball. Like I had like 2 bites, and I mean I'm just like dripping.
That's so stupid.
I know.
You can't go in for that. You can't.
I thought, oh, I'll get
You're
the
like,
hot
whatever.
shit
I'm an
again.
alpha
Yeah,
male.
no,
Give me
it
the
was terrible.
hottest one.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to be able to taste it, but yeah, like I'm in Nashville for the chicken for real. But so I've had bandmates through the years or other artists that I've known that are like, that's it, I'm moving to Nashville, and be really successful session players or whatever. But if you go down to Broadway, I remember we were down there a couple years ago, and my husband had never been. And so we're going down Broadway, and he's like, oh, they're playing Jody Messina. Don't you do that song? Oh, they're playing Poor Me. Don't you do that song? Oh, they're playing. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's the,
That's what
crowds
everybody
wanna
wants to hear, right?
And so we went into this little place, and this girl, I'll never forget her. I don't remember her name. She was beautiful, beautiful girl. She had on high-waisted flare leg jeans and a little crop top and real long hair. She's very pretty. Wonderful voice, great range, good tone. And someone tipped her $20, and she was singing Dancing Queen. And the look in her eyes when she was singing that song was like her soul just died. Do you know what I'm saying? And she was killing it. Like, her voice was killing it, but she was like, it was.
Knowing she didn't
was-
want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I literally just said to myself, I was like, I can't. I will never do that. I will
Yeah.
never do that. And part of it is because I'm a mom. I don't want to teach my kids that, hey, man, I'm just going to go do the thing, and I'm going to hate it every day, and I don't want to teach them that.
You know, it's so interesting you say that, Monica, because as a budding podcaster,
Yeah.
I just started this 6 months ago, so I'm just
Okay.
navigating my way through it. You can easily fall victim to whoring yourself out to trends on
Oh, yeah.
TikTok
Yep.
and seeing other people on camera doing
Jump
things
on
and
the
getting
algorithm,
huge,
bro.
huge views.
Yeah.
And you're like, but I'm not going to do it. Like
Yeah.
I refuse to do a goofy trend or anything like that just for views and followers.
Yes.
I'm just going to be myself, and if you want to hop on the train, hop on the train. I think you kind of subscribe to that same magazine.
100%. So I think at the end of the day, I'm a big believer in when you're a little kid, right? Whenever someone tells you something, What's the thing you ask? Why? 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 Why are you doing it?
Yeah.
So if you're doing it, if you're doing music or you're doing a podcast or you're a social media influencer because you want recognition and
Yes.
you want whatever, then yeah, there's a formula. Just watch what everybody else does and do that. But if, for me, music, the reason that I do it is because growing up, I listened to, I loved punk rock and I loved all blues and all sorts of different things. But my family was a bunch of awful white trash, freaking redneck, trailer park. Like, that's what I come from. And so when I listened to country music in the 90s, when I was a kid, I heard songs that talked about things that happened in my family that nobody was allowed to talk about. And I was like, well, I'm not allowed to talk about it, but you know what? Martina McBride does, Trisha Yearwood does, whoever does, so someday I'm going to do it. So when I decided to do the album, it's called Midwest Mama. And I had a critic tell me, well, this is all over the place. You have a ballad, you have a sad song, and then you have a happy song. You have a song that's in drop D. And I'm like, I don't know if you're saying that's a negative thing or a positive thing. And he's like, well, they should all sound similar and blah, 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 blah. And I said, that's not what it's like to be a woman who lives in the Midwest.
Right.
On any given day,
Right.
you could be like this, like a roller coaster. And that's what I'm trying to do. And because of what you said of staying in the Midwest, you do create a loyal fan base. And that fan base funded that album, and they funded a tour.
And the roots are deep.
And the roots are deep. So
Yes.
instead of having to whore myself out to a record company that said, no, girl, you're going to do all love songs, or you're going to do all songs that are waltzes, or you're going to put on a cowgirl hat. I had local people that believed in what I was doing that gave money so that I could go take my songs about domestic violence or going to prison or just being a mom or not feeling good about yourself or whatever it is, and go to Texas and go to Wyoming and go to Minnesota. And then I was able to play music full time. So for people that say, oh, well, are you ever going to go to Nashville? Are you ever going to go on The Voice? No, I'm not. I'm going to be who I am right here with the people that I love right here. And that's how I met these people. I was playing a little dive bar
Yeah, this is
in
all
Moline.
genuine, real stuff
Yes,
in the room.
I
Yeah.
was playing a dive bar in Moline, and somebody happened to be there, and they said, hey, man, you should come play. You have a song about living in a Marine Corps town. You have a tie to veterans. We have a thing with veterans. And now I'm here with 3 years hobnobbing with guys from the UFC.
Yeah, how fun.
But not because my daddy bought a thing to a thing from
Yes.
a guy who knew somebody. I just be yourself. Podcast, music, whatever it is, just be yourself.
So speaking of being yourself, I'm going to get your number. I'm going to give you mine
Yeah.
here before we go. You got to get your butt from Muscatine up to Wilton.
Yeah.
I want you to come do long form at my podcast.
Oh,
Sit
for
down.
sure.
Let's talk for an hour, hour and a half.
I would love
want to
it.
hear all about this.
We've
because
already, my guitar player,
I feel like this conversation
Yeah.
is like it would be way more suited better in my podcast
my
because
guitar
I
player
can't wait
and
to
I
have you.
We're watching you.
What's that?
My guitar player and I were watching you announce, and we're looking at each other, and we're about to get ready to start pumping up the new album.
Oh.
And I said, when we do the VIP fundraiser party, we need that guy.
Well,
Yeah.
let's
so,
hang out.
So
Let's-
we're
let's-
ready to hire you to come help us fundraise for the next album.
Let's do it. I can't wait to do it. But first, you
Yeah.
got to come on the show, Monica.
I'd love to.
Hey, I love you. Love your show. Okay. Don't go anywhere. We'll exchange numbers. I'm going to talk to this gentleman
Yeah,
here.
absolutely.
And then we'll have you come down to Wilton soon. Okay.
Sounds good.
Monica, Austin, love it. Love it. Okay. Set those right there. Thank you so
Thanks.
much. We'll talk soon. Okay. All right. Oh, that's okay. Those are Chris's anyway. We're not worried about those headphones. All right. Come on in, my friend. We just so keep your butt to the back there. This chair leg is like cocking in a little bit there. Okay, they'll be our last one. Our last one. Throw those on. I don't know what happened before, Chris, but the guest before Monica, I had incredible audio in here. It broke through, and it was like loud to hear. But either way, doesn't matter. Can you turn me up at all, or we're good? We're good. Deal with it. How you doing?
Not too
I'm
bad.
I'm Joe. What's your first name?
Jerry.
Jared?
Yep. Jerry.
Jerry.
Yep, with a Y.
Nice to meet you, Jerry.
It's hard to hear you.
Yeah, we're going to have to muddle our way through it a little bit. I'll talk
Okay.
as loud as I can, Jerry.
I appreciate that.
What's your tie-in here?
So we own a vending company, and some of my friends were involved in this charity, and it's something that we've always cared about. You know, I mean, sometimes it just doesn't seem like the government's doing their role that they're supposed to do. So we thought we'd get involved a little bit.
You own a vending company. What vending company?
Vander Vending.
That's you guys. I see you guys running around all over the place. You're kind of the big vending company in the area.
We're the last locally owned big company in town, which is weird because we started in my garage about 16 years ago, my wife and I, and right now we control a lion's share of the business, and we're the last ones where all the money stays in the community.
I think that's one. And it's Jerry, right?
Yeah, Jerry.
Jerry, I am so fascinated by that business. I think it's such a great business. But you know what? I think people have the misconception that if you own a vending company, you just sit back and let the money roll in. That's a ton of hard work.
It really is. I mean, you know, we have about 50 employees.
Wow.
And so in that, I mean, you have a lot of good employees, but you have a lot of bad employees. And you can do everything you can right to win a big account that's $150,000, $200,000, $300,000 a year account, and one bad employee can lose that account for you.
Because they're not upkeeping the stuff
Absolutely.
and making sure the
100%.
machines are working. What's an example of a good account in the Quad Cities?
We have a lot. We have about 740 customers throughout the Quad Cities, as well as in Cedar Rapids, Iowa City. We do Maquoketa, DeWitt, Sterling, Rock Falls, Dixon, Galesburg, Clinton, Savannah. So we're everywhere in this Quad Cities, Galesburg, and so I think one of our largest accounts is Han All Steel. They've been very good to us.
So you got all your machines all around the plants and everything
for sure,
else.
100%.
Yeah.
Plus, we also do micro markets. We cater. We have food trucks. We have a coffee service. I mean, we're all in this business, and it's family owned. It's you know, we feel like we've built a very good brand. We don't walk on water, of course. We make mistakes, but at the end of the day, we're there to make up for those mistakes and try to solve the problems that exist for us.
That is fantastic.
Thank you.
I love your industry. I've always been intrigued by the vending industry, but the average guy out there, he's like, I'm going to start a vending company. It's like, good luck, buddy, because like you got to follow up. You got to make sure the machines are working. You got to make sure there's plenty of change. You got to make sure you got an internet connection,
100%.
inventory, all the things.
It doesn't help that you have people trying to become TikTok famous that lie and put like, oh, I just made all this money on this vending machine. I'm going to tell you what, I've been doing this 16 years. I've never been shocked by how much money I'm pulling out of one machine.
Right.
They're always it's so unfortunate because they're so deceptive. And I'm
Oh, well,
thank you.
Wow, look at Monica Danner coming in
Thank
out
you,
of
Monica.
left field. Hey, cheers, Jerry. Do you live here in the
I do. We live in Bettendorf.
You do? Okay,
Yep.
great. You're a fellow Bettendorfian.
Yeah,
a premier city, if you will.
I'm originally from Moline. Yeah, it's but you know, and we have several warehouses. Some are in Iowa, some are in Illinois, and this is just a great community. And like this is my second year in the being involved with the Couture ride. And, I told Nicole last year. I said, listen. I told her and I told Bam and Greg. I said, hey, I want to get involved. And you know, I don't think they believe me. You know, but Nicole and them guys, they're doers, and that's what we are. We're doers. We want to get involved. We want to promote. these guys go out and give everything over there in the battlefields, and then they come back, and a lot of times they're forgotten, or you see a lot of programs out there now that are good programs that are trying to help these folks, but there's nobody that can help them like we can. It's they're our brothers, they're our sisters, they're our moms, our dads, everybody. Everybody knows somebody that's been in the military. And man, if you don't love this country, I don't think you're being honest with world politics.
That's a good way of putting it. Like, you're just not being honest with yourself.
100%.
At that point.
Yeah. It's this country, we don't walk on water. We have a history. We have a past. We've made a lot of mistakes, but at the end of the day, this is the best place to live on earth. And we may not like the politics of war, why we're there, what happened, or what got us there, but that's never the soldier's fault. That's never the soldier signs up to protect us. Yeah. And whatever the politics are, those people believe they're protecting us. If not us now, then our grandchildren. And so to punish them, I feel horrible for, like, you watch movies like Born on the 4th of July or about
Sure.
the Vietnam guys
Sure.
that come back.
Yeah.
And you're like, who are we? You know what I mean? It's no different than these guys that spit on cops now or something like that. Like, imagine a world without cops.
Oh,
without
I don't want.
police.
I don't want to imagine that.
You know what I mean? It's
Oh, there's Monica sneaking in here. Yeah.
I mean, imagine a world without America.
I don't know if I want to, Jerry.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm here. I love what you guys are doing, putting the word out too. It is. I sell candy bars. I'm not saving lives out there. These guys are doing it. I'm too old to be getting into the military and stuff like that. But man, I love what they do. I love that they go there. And I think 99% of them go there because they love the country too. It is. Recruitment's up. That says something good. I feel like people are becoming patriotic again.
I agree with that sentiment. We went to the 4th of July parade like we always do on State Street.
Yep.
And for whatever reason this year, while I was there with my wife and kids, it just felt a little bit more unifying.
Right.
It just felt a little bit more American
For
at
sure.
this last 4th of July parade. And I don't know. I went out of there. We left that event, and I just felt a little uplifted.
Right. I want to get back to that thing where, I'm a guy that when the Star Spangled Banner, when I'm singing it whether it's a baseball game or whatever it is, that I tear up a little bit. I mean, I believe in that. And for the last few years, I haven't felt that,
Mm-hmm.
But I want to get back to where it's not so political, where we're neighbors, we're friends, we're all on the same side. And, no matter who the president is or whatever, he's our pilot.
You bet.
Why would you ever root for your pilot to fail?
Yeah, we don't want that.
I mean, no matter what, it's insane to me that people would want the economy to fail so that their guy gets in on a thing. And I'm not pointing fingers. I'm simply saying, man, let the economy be good so everybody, a rising tide lifts all boats. And it really does. Man, let's root for everybody, Let's quit rooting against people and start rooting for everybody and start working back together. And I'll say this, Nicole and them guys, I seen all the hard work they put in on this.
They work all year for this thing.
For
all
sure.
All year long, they put this together.
Absolutely. And you know what? It's going to touch a lot of hearts. It's going to help a lot of people. These guys, our enemies are wicked people.
And they're watching.
Well, not only that, but, I mean, the things they're doing to these people, like, a white surrender flag and then pull out guns and shoot, or roadside bombs. You can't it's difficult to fight that. These are real people that are losing limbs, losing their lives, in wheelchairs or, paraplegics for the rest of their lives. And man, if we can do one thing that brightens their day or something,
Well, yeah, and you're right, Jerry. This has been brightening a lot of people's day, and I'll tell you what, I think you could brighten my day too. I would love to have you on my show at some point. If you could ever make your way over to Wilton and hang out in the podcast studio.
We go out there. We have clients out in Wilton.
I'm so intrigued about your business and what you guys do, and also I really appreciate the fact of how passionate you are about your business.
Well,
I know
thank
you
you.
kind of joke, say I sell candy bars for a living. You know what you do? You solve a lot of would-be issues for people who are just looking for something to grab here. You employ 50 people. You guys show up every day and you bring it. You bust your butts every day. You got vehicles, wear and tear, banging up and down the roads. You got guys doing a lot of heavy lifting, a lot of servicing of the machines.
Sure.
So, but we'll get into all that when you come on the show, man. I'd love to have you.
It won't be tomorrow. I'm short drivers. You know what? I'm out on route with my drivers tomorrow. So that's what it is to own a business. A lot of people, they think it's easy money, and it's really not. Anybody that gets into a business because they think it's easy money doesn't understand. Owning a business is a lot of work. But I'm going to tell you what, only in this country can you start in your garage with one machine and build to the empire that we've built. And, we have some good people that work for us, and we love them as well. But, yeah, it's one of the things. I'd love to come on, tell you a little bit about it, have you come out to our warehouse, or at least one of our warehouses.
That'd be fun. I would love a tour. Yeah. I would just get such a kick out of that. So what we'll do, I'm going to get your number here.
Yep.
I'm going to help Chris pack up here. I can't believe that for the last 4.5 hours, there's been enough people in this room wanting to hear me talk to them. I mean, I feel lucky in that.
Well, you're doing better
regard.
than me. It's usually 10 minutes for me.
Jerry, you are a wonderful person.
Well,
I'm going to get your number. We're going to get you on the show. And you know what? God bless you guys and our veterans in America. And
100%.
Thanks,
Thank
man.
you, sir.
Hey, have a great night. Rest of your evening. I'll check in with you here soon. We're going to shut this thing down.
Thank you.
All
I
right,
appreciate
you can throw your headsets right there. And please do. Please do. Thank you so much, Jerry. Guys, that's going to wrap it up for us here. Longest podcast I've ever done to date. We've only been at this for about 6 months, but I'll tell you what, tonight's been such a wonderful night. Great people, great atmosphere. The R-Bar couldn't have been a better host with a better organization than the Extreme Couture GI Foundation Ride for Our Troops. And the party continues tomorrow at Tangled Wood. If anybody is still hanging out watching this, get your ass to bed. We love you. God bless our troops. God bless America. Joe Brameyer Presents is going to button it up